Okay, so this is basically how I tend to get out of art block. I've never really had before until recently, but I got over it fairly quickly, if you can count this as getting over it, so, well. So, what I did first was just force myself to draw, which is not what you should do. I forced myself to draw in my style because I'd been really wanting to draw, but I just ended up hating everything I drew. I was trying to draw characters that I hadn't drawn in a while because I had no recent art of them for my unveil, but it still wasn't very fun, and I don't really care for the finished pieces very much. I'm sure they're objectively good by some standard, but I don't like them. After that, like 2 or 3 days later, I was looking at artists I liked again to try and get some inspiration. Um, one of whom came back recently after deleting most of their videos, and I had looked back at some of their old art and just thought, what if I just do this as an experiment? And the first one didn't turn out anything like their style, really. Um, but it was good, and it was good enough for me to feel like I could probably improve based on that. So I drew another thing, and it was horrible, and I didn't like it, but then I tried one more time, and it turned out really good. So for all those three, I put the color, a sketch, and then I did colors, and then I did messy line art. But then for the next ones, I tried just drawing without a sketch, just going straight to line art and starting with the eyes and the face instead of like the head and the face structure like I normally would. So these are pretty out of proportion, but they were fun. And this last one, I really liked, and that kind of got me back into it. But I have somewhere I have to be all day, so I worked on line art for these last two on my on a different computer on paint.net. So it's really low quality, but I was able to color it here back on my home computer on my actual drawing tablet. So I made this drawing of Jay that I feel like is really cool. And then I ruined it by trying to draw like that again using another line art I did. And it's just not the same. It wasn't as fun. It's saffron. And don't get me wrong, like I said, it's not bad art, but I just don't like it. So what I probably should have done is taken an actual break, but I don't know. I don't have anything to do. I could work on my game, I guess, but like that's not something fun really at the moment where I'm at. I don't know. I felt like with that piece I made that I really liked, that I had gotten it back somehow, but I kind of didn't. So I guess my advice is just to experiment and just do things differently than you've ever done them before, even if it's way harder. And if that all fails, then you should probably just take a break, like I should have done. So this wasn't meant to be an advice video. It was just what I did. Oh well.